Mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me out there? Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me out there? 1 2 1 2. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. I should be good. Copy, copy, copy. Say no more, bro. Well, this has been an interesting 24 hours with different games and everything. And we at the final week of the season. And this is it. I said about 2 weeks ago, it's game time. Playoffs start now. Playoffs started a few weeks ago for some teams. I was one of them teams as well. You know, sometimes playoffs start before actual playoffs start, if you follow what I'm saying. Sometimes you can't afford to lose any more games. You know, you have to just come out and you got to have that mindset, yo, we lose, we done. You know what I'm saying? So it's been interesting how these games been going. And I think I may need to even go back to week 16. Right? Yeah, I need to go back to week 16 and start from there. So look, man, this is the final stretch. You know, it's been an interesting season. There's been a lot of big trades done this season. This is probably any season I could think of that so many big names was traded in one season, you know. So a lot of guys got some great draft picks going into next season. Week 15? Alright, week 15. I ain't do week 15. I've been going that long. Yeah. You are right. You are right. Yep, week 15. So around this time, week 15 is when I said the playoffs start for several teams. And good looking out, boy, because you're right. I didn't do week 15, but yeah, this is it, man. It's crunch time. You know what I'm saying? It's crunch time. So, you know, like I say, man, I love the league. I love how you guys compete. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys in here know how to get it in. They know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's fun. You know what I'm saying? It's been real fun. You know what I'm saying? And I'm somebody that's been struggling tremendously since season 1. And I'm still telling you it's been fun. You know what I mean? So, you know, you just gotta tighten up and get better. You know, but week 15, I don't think I did week 15 back. Yeah, I didn't do week 15. But anyway, we're gonna breeze through it. We had Bills who's been playing great ball all season. He took out Snub, but I love the way Snub been competing with this Packer team. He made hella trades to give himself some cap space. I'm interested in seeing how he does in the offseason. He must have a big offseason draft and everything. Not so much free agency, but he got to nail a draft. You know, so, but I like the way Snub been competing, man. His record ain't going to tell you that, but he's been competing. He got a couple of upset wins, and I tip my hat to him. Next, we had Texans and Colts. This was a big loss for Colts right here. Colts, I think this is the one that hurts the most because the Texans, he had an off season. Colts, you know, his season been back and forth like a seesaw, but he definitely had a shot to put himself in a position to get this division. And this loss, I think, was the one that really did him in. But, you know, as I say, man, even when you're playing against guys who's out, you got to come and play your best ball. You know, so Texans, you get a sedative too. You get incentive for this game. So this is a good win for the Texans. Then we had Jets and Vikings. E-ball took out Vikings. This game didn't mean too much, but I always say don't just get caught up into right now. Look forward to next season. Build something, get some momentum going into next season. Then we had Lions and Bears, and Lions blew out the Bears. Lions currently have a 1-game lead over the Bears, and this is the one that the Bears needed. The Bears won the first one in the fair sim, so Lions made sure they took care of business this time around. Then we had Browns and Steelers. Murph ran through Run Dog. Run Dog took over the Steelers team late in the season, so he's just trying to find out what works and what don't. Then we had Titans and Money Mascot. I did some of these games, Bap. You're right. I did some, but I ain't do all because some was played already by the time I did this week. Because I remember I talked about this game. Nabercombe won this game with a 2-point conversion at the end. This is a big-time win for the Titans. This kept his season alive, and great win for the Titans. He called the 2-point conversion in the end, got it, he won. Then we had Saints and Ravens. Steph Anthony took out Bap. This is a big win for this Saints team. But Saints definitely have more losses than what I thought they did. That 3-game losing streak really hurt the Saints, really, really bad. But still in all, Saints will make the playoffs. But he's been playing good ball. He just ran into a little tough stretch, like we all do at some point in the season. But you always can't get caught up and run into a little stretch. You gotta Nah, I didn't do all the games, G. When I did this 5th quarter, some games was played, some games wasn't. Some of these guys, they be on their job early. I didn't do all these games. So all these games wasn't played. Rams and Cards. This is a good win for the Rams. Cards took one to chin this week, but Carr's been playing. He's been playing good ball. He's been playing good ball this season with the Kyler Murray trade. But the Rams just been one of the dominating teams of the league. Then we had myself against Eagles. We won a close game. Listen, we ain't in no position to act like we gonna do something special. We gotta get the win. Our backs against the wall. Time to perform. Then we had Panthers and Chiefs. Pearl took out Bay Boy Relly. This is a good win for the Panthers. 3-point win over the Chiefs. Panthers been getting their swag back late in the season. Dolphins and Bengals. Trey Dog, Mr. Consistent. Haven't been having a season I'm accustomed to seeing him have. He might be out of the playoff race. I think he got 1 shot left. I'm not 100% sure, but I gotta look and see what's going on. The standings for Week 18. Then we had Big Game James took out Coach Coleman, and Big Game James got a big win over Coach Coleman, 28-10. That Raiders morale has not been high at all. It's been dropping week to week as we got later in the season, and this time of the year is when you got to step up and play your best ball, and right now the Raiders aren't. Moving on to Week 16, we had Ravens bat win against Bengals, money on Mad Max, and Bengals had another down year. Last year, they started off hot, went cold. They never got their swag back, going back to that moment. I don't know what happened to Cincinnati, but it's been a tough stretch for Cincinnati this year. Then we had Murph, 70-point clip against Falcons, Dre Day. The Atlanta Falcons, if I'm predicting anything for the offseason, if there's anybody that I know is going to do anything, Atlanta's going to dedicate their whole offseason to defense. They have to. Don't look at no running back. Don't look at no receiver. Don't look at no tight end. Hell, don't even look at a quarterback. Strictly defense on the Falcons tip. Then we had Lions and Jets. Born Ready took out E-Ball 44-14. Jets, another down year for them. Listen, if I'm the Jets, I'm looking to see if I can make some type of big move, some type of big name over there. They gotta make something shake over there in New York. Just haven't been going their way at all. And Lions, Lions one of them teams that if you don't come and lock in, these type of results will happen. Then we had Bucks and Saints. Kyle took out Saints. Big win for the Bucks. Upset win for the Bucks. Upset loss for Saints. You know, I might have to retract that statement I made about the Saints in the playoffs. I gotta look and see, because I think now he's at 6 losses, and I think he might have to win his final game. I could be wrong, but I gotta double check. But this is a big loss for the Saints as far as I'm concerned. You know, but we'll see. But Bucks. The Bucks is capable of wins like this. I told y'all before. Kyle knows how to play. You know, it's just that sometimes he falls into that playing 100 miles per hour trap, and you know he does more harm to himself than good. But Kyle he knows how to play. You know, and if you don't come with your A game, things like that will happen. Then we had Dolphins and Chargers. Big loss for the Chargers. Chargers back was against the wall. Definitely got to look at the standings to see what's going on. Trey Dog got a much needed win over the Chargers. They both fighting for that final playoff spot. And now the Dolphins have the tiebreaker over the Chargers. So this was a must win for both teams. And Miami came up big in this one. Then we had Chiefs and Titans. 3-point win. I think this game went in overtime. Titans lost a close one. But I got to say, Titans been playing some good ball at the end of the season. I know I seen them get blown out by Buffalo the other day, but it was a close game. You know, it was a close game prior to like a fumble or something happened. It changed the game around. It don't take much for the game to swing, you know, but it was a good game. You know, Titans been playing good ball, and I'm happy to see that. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to see that. And you know, listen, there ain't too many guys in this league at all that you could just book as a win. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to come out and do what you do. Even if you feel good about it, you still got to come and execute. You know what I mean? And that's what's dope about the league, that a lot of guys know how they do, could pull off a upset win or just a win period any given week. Then we have Broncos and Cards. Carnage blew out G. This was a tough loss for G because he's fighting for a playoff spot. And you know, regardless of what, even if you told me Carnage was going to win, I wouldn't have thought he would have won like this at this magnitude that we at in the season. So this is a good win for the Broncos. Then we had Rams and Washington. Claw went against Money Mascot. Money Mascot lost by 7. Listen, if I'm Washington, it's like, yo, we was in the game. You know, I didn't see the game, so I'm guessing it was a big turnover or something that changed the game around. But Money Mascot is one of them guys, man, you know, that you face him in the playoffs, you got to come and bring it. You know what I'm saying? So this could definitely be a NFC playoff rematch in the making. Then we had Vikings and Cowboys. Rocky won 28-7. Both teams' season is over, but I love the competitive spirit in both of them. Moving on to week 17, the week that we just had. We had myself against the Lions. This was a good game right here. We needed this. We both needed this win. But I'll say Lions was in a better position than me because he led by one game over the Bears, and I led by one game over the well, I didn't lead by nothing. I just got the tiebreaker over the Titans. So this game was big for both of us. This is a very good game, man. It came down to the end. Lions took the lead on us in like 2 minutes to change, a little over 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. He had us at 4th and 25, dude. We converted our biggest fourth down of the season. 4th and 25 was out of field goal range. Got a big holding called against us. 4th and 25, we converted on the first down. That was the ball game. We ended up kicking the field goal to walk off and win that game. That was clutch. That was big. That was everything you could think of. The season rode on that for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So we came up big in that one, and you know, we happy to come out of that one with a win. But what I will say about Born Ready, I got to give him his props with this Detroit Lions team. When you look at that roster, you know, there's not a lot to look at over there, and you know, nobody's built to where he wanted to be built yet. But yet this guy competes with the best of them. So I give Born Ready his props, man. You know what I'm saying? He get this Lions team, and he bangs with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? With the Lions. So much respect to Born Ready. Great game as I expected. And you know, we fortunate to come out of that one alive. 4 for 20 ain't gonna be too many 4 for 25 conversions you're gonna get. I mean, if you put me in that situation 3 times, if you put me in that situation 4 times, I'll probably get 1 first down. and others I won't get. It just so happens that one time, the one that we might have got, we got. So I always say you need a little bit of luck sometime, and we pulled it out. Then we had Dolphins and Patriots. Trade Dog went against Black Star, and Black Star it's just been downhill from him. I'll tell you, like going back to last season, I don't know what's going on with Black Star. He just it's like he just forgot how to play or something. But Steph Anthony won 56-0. Then we had Browns. This thing get played. Rams and Falcons. I didn't see this game, but as far as I know, once upon a time, Dre was looking like he's about to pull off an upset, and then things just went left. It's been that season for the Falcons, man. It's been that season, you know. It's been that season, and as I know, Dre's one of the guys that definitely can't wait for the season to be over, you know, and get to the off season. But you know, he's still competing. He could have definitely just gave up this win to the Rams. He had nothing to play for, but he came out, competed. He tried to win, just came up short, and Claw got the win by 3. Then we had Chargers and Colts. Big game. James won 48-20 over Calm. This loss right here officially eliminated Calm from playoff contention. He needed this. I think the Chargers might have a chance still. I know that loss he just took to the Dolphins is hurting them. I gotta look at the standings, and then we're gonna find out really what's going down. Then we had Chiefs and Seahawks. Relly went against B. Saronis. Chiefs won 50-6. Chiefs been having a real solid, steady, consistent year, and it's still showing. We getting closer and closer to that playoff time. So, you know, Chiefs amongst other teams look like they in playoff form. Then we had Giants and Bears. Big Rico took out BS, and you know, this was just you know, it's funny because these two always have issues to play, and you know, I ain't gonna lie, it definitely looks suspect. You know, the one day that the Bears was available to play, all of a sudden Giants, you know, couldn't come until late. And I always talk about the optics. It don't mean that you ain't telling the truth. It just means that sometimes the optics make things look a different way. Just like with the Relly situation. When Relly said he was watching a movie with his girl and he had to play Carnage, you know, the optics just look bad. You understand what I'm saying? It's not to say, yo, he fronting, he ain't watching a movie with his girl. But it just so happens that the one person that you gotta play that you haven't beaten in a while, all of a sudden you watch a movie with your girl, it looks away. So that's the same with Rico. Rico stays saying, yo, I could play 6, 7 o'clock. And BS never could play at that time because he got to work. But the one time BS available, you know, all of a sudden Rico not at that time. So, you know, it's not to say that he was fronting. It's just that I said the optics, they just be looking a certain way sometime. But nevertheless, they got the game in, and Giants handled their business. They won big. This is a big win for them. They playoff hopes are still alive, you know, and you know, this was a win that he had to get, and he got it. Good win for the Giants. Then we had Cardinals and Panthers. G got the biggest win of the season. He had to stop the bleeding. You know what I'm saying? He had to stop the bleeding, and he did. The Cardinals was in a serious losing streak. He was in a situation where he was about to be eliminated from out the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? After having a great season, you know, but the biggest win came now. You know what I'm saying? So he needed it, and I think this win right here definitely pushes him in the playoffs. Look, man, him and I'm telling you, him and Pearl been going at it. You know what I'm saying? They've been going at it, and I won't be surprised if they meet in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? But this is a big win, biggest win of the year for the Cards. You know, I tell y'all, when you go on these losing streaks, the hardest thing to do is to get a win. Not so much because it's in your mind that much. It's just, I'm telling you, it's momentum built in this game. The things just don't go your way, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Cards definitely came out with a good win here. He needed this one. Pearl's another nice little win streak too. So not only did he need this game, but he stopped that little win streak that Panthers had. Good game. Cardinals came out on top in this one. Absolutely, that's a great win. He needed this one. He was on the losing streak. you know. And he had like a tough his last four opponents, all tough opponents. He needed this one. Then we had Broncos and Raiders, and right now, that what I tell you about the Raiders morale, you know, that morale, when that morale is low, it shows. The Raiders was playing good ball this season, but now he's playing his worst ball, and he's playing his worst ball at the wrong time. I tell you, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish, and you do not want to go into the playoffs. Yeah, facts. You do not want to go. You do not want to limp into the playoffs. You know, at this point, the Raiders been getting blown out for the last few weeks. Even if they was to make the playoffs, what you think gonna happen? Another bad loss. They ain't playing with no swag. That momentum is all against them. They got to get a big win. You know what I'm saying? And that big win is not happening right now at the moment. They needed this one in a major way. They was covering they was covering that 7th seed down for a while, and I'm sure that's not the case no more. I will look, but the Raiders, man, they fell off. You know what I'm saying? They fell off at the wrong time at that. So that definitely gave life to Dolphins, Chargers, and I got to see who else. It might just be out of them two. Then we had Ravens in Washington. Bap won a close game against Money Mascot. This is a big win for Ravens. Why? Because, like I say, you want to go into the playoffs with some swag. You understand what I'm saying? You want to go into the playoffs coming off a big win. You know, we all know Money Mascot is a good opponent. So, you know, you want to come off with these type of wins right before the postseason. So this is a good win for the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? If I'm Washington, I ain't tripping too much at all, really. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he had a chance for number one spot. But when you two good opponents play each other, man, you know, you want to come out with a victory to give you that boost going into next week. So good win for the Ravens. Then we had Bills and Titans. Like I said, I know the final score is not going to say it was close, but it was a close game. It was a big fumble that happened, like on a punt return or something like that, that changed the whole game around, and it was downhill after that. And I believe this is in the fourth quarter. So Titans was in there. It was back and forth for a while. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good game. Like I said, all in all, Titans been playing way better ball the second half of the season than he was the first half of the season. First half of the season, he was doing bad. Started out like 0-4, but he's been getting some good wins. Got the 2-point conversion to Money Mascot to get the walk-off win. He's been playing some good ball. You know what I'm saying? Lost to the Chiefs in overtime. Titans been playing good ball. Don't let this score, you know, fool you. Yeah, he pulled away in the end, but it was a close game. So that's it for Week 17. Before we get into Week 18, let's go look at this playoff picture and then look at the standings. Right now, if the playoffs ended today, you would have Panthers, number 2 seed, Giants, still have that 7th spot. These guys cannot take that 7th spot from the Giants. Say what you want. He's been holding that 7th spot for the past 3 weeks. Nobody took it from him yet. And with that win over the Bears, that definitely catapulted him to a point where, you know, he's trying to hold on. He's controlling his own destiny. Then we got number 3, Money Mascot, going against number 6 seed. That would be a good series. Then we got, a good game. Then we got number 4 seed Lions, Born Ready, going against Steph Anthony, number 5 seed Saints. And I can't lie, the Saints, they have not been playing the same type of ball the second half of the season as they was the first. So this definitely would be a dangerous game for the Saints, and the Saints is on the road at that. Over here in the AFC, we got Bills, Trey Dog done creeped into that number 7 spot. Especially seeing that the Raiders lost his last like 2 or 3 games, or 3 out of 4. Raiders definitely handed the spot over to Miami. Miami was out a few weeks ago. He's now in the 7th seed. But I can't lie, if there's any team Miami don't want to play, it's Buffalo. He's like on a 5 or 6 game losing streak to Buffalo. This is not a team that he doesn't want to play. But the flip side is, I will say this: all streaks come to an end. All winning streaks come to an end. All losing streaks come to an end. So this would be something that I would want to see how it play out. But Buffalo's definitely been having the best of Miami. Then we would have Browns, number 3 seed, going against number 6 seed. Three seed Browns is Murph. 6 seed Broncos is Carnage. That would be a very interesting 3 versus 6 seed. Then we would have myself against Bap, just like old times. Jags against the Ravens. And Ravens will be traveling to Jacksonville in that one. And this is the AFC champ. You know, that's why I said the Ravens ain't have the same type of season he had last year. Last year he was the number 1 seed, I believe, right? I could be wrong, but I think Ravens were number 1 seed last year. So the road to the Super Bowl went through them, but not the case this time. But you know what? Doesn't matter. You don't get to always have things your way. You just got to step up and handle your business when it's time to step up. So if the playoffs ended today, these would be the matchups. Now let's get into the standings and see who got a shot as far as with this last week right here. Over here in the AFC, number 7 seed. I mean, what makes Murph roster dangerous is Kyler Murray. You know, he pretty much got the same roster he had from last year, unless I'm wrong. Kyler Murray was the game changer. You know what I'm saying? But you know, listen, if Murph played Carnage that first round, I wouldn't be surprised if Carnage won. That game could go either way. You know, so it's some interesting matchups going down right now in that first round. But right now, the 7th seed is Miami. Right? 7th seed is Miami. He got the tiebreaker over the Chargers. So Chargers need Miami to lose this Week 18 matchup. I don't know who the Chargers play, but I know Dolphins play Born Ready, and that's a big game. And that's a big game. The Lions, he needs to win. Because if the Lions lose and Bears win the division. Because they split. You know, and then I think I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna see the record in a minute. But Trade Dog number 7 seed right now, and Chargers are 9-7. Titans are 8-8. So Norm got a shot, but he needs. I don't know if Titans played the Chargers or the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, the Titans has a shot to get in it. Raiders 4-game losing streak. See what I'm saying? He dropped his last 4. He was 8-4. You know, a month ago, and now he's 8-8. He dropped the ball. That morale, everything has left the Raiders. You know, so as of right now, it's Titans, Chargers, and Dolphins a chance for that number 7th seed. Over here in the NFC, the 7th seed is the Giants. Giants are 9-7. The Bears are 8-8. Giants have the tiebreaker over the Bears. So even if the Giants lose and Bears win, he had the tiebreaker over the Bears. So technically, the Giants are in. The only team. Oh, all right, cool. Chargers will win that. The only team that can catch the Giants is I don't even know if I want to say the Lions, because if the Lions lose and Giants, if the Lions win, he wins his division. See, this is what I'm saying. I don't know why the Giants don't have an X next to his name yet, because he has 7 losses. The Lions the Lions currently lead his division. If the Lions win his game, he wins the division. Even if the Giants lose and the Bears win, the Giants still gets the spot over the Bears because he just beat the Bears. He got the tiebreaker over the Bears. So technically, can't nobody catch the Giants, because even if the Lions win, they win the division. And if the Lions lose and the Giants lose, it's still as is. So I don't even know why the Giants don't have X next to his name. There's nobody else that can catch him. That's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird. If anybody know different, please let me know. But I just don't understand why the Giants don't have X next to his name, because the Bears can't catch him. You understand? The Bears is trailing by 1 game. He can't catch him. He got the tiebreaker over the Bears. And the Lions, if he wins his division. So technically the Bears should be out no matter how you spin it, unless the only way the Bears probably can get in is over the Lions. But I'm saying that has nothing to do with the Giants. The Bears and Lions, that division is that division. But the Giants should have an X next to his name. But again, I don't know. But the Giants, man, you got a 3-game win streak going on. And you got a 3-game win streak, the biggest 3-game win streak of your season at the right time. You know, so those are the possibilities. Now let's get into the week 18 prediction. First, we got Vikings and Bills. This game don't matter, so I'm gonna go with Buffalo if it gets played. I'll take Buffalo on this one, 35-17. Then we got Ravens and Browns. Question, does this game get played? I know if I'm Ravens, I'm definitely trying to play this game for different reasons. If I'm the Browns, don't know. But don't know what's going to happen with this game. But if it gets played, Browns won the first meeting. I'll go from the split this time. I'll take Ravens in this one if they play. If they play, I'll take Ravens in this one, 24-20. Then we got myself against Washington, Money Mascot. Now, I don't know if I'm playing this game because I have nothing to gain behind this. I don't know why I don't have X next to my name neither. I lead the Titans by 1 game. I got the tiebreaker over the Titans. So even if we finish with the same record, I win the division. Why I don't have X next to my name, I have no idea. I don't want to play this game because I don't want to have no unnecessary injuries. So, you know, but we'll see. We'll see how this shake out. But if we do play, I say Washington favor in this one over the Jags by 5. Next we got Colts and Titans. Calm going against Nab. Titans got a shot for that wild card. He just need the Chargers to lose, and he need the Dolphins to lose. So, and the Titans got to win. So, this will be very interesting to see how this play out. But if this game get played, listen, the Colts played the Titans about a month ago, right? And Colts was on his way to winning that game. I seen like the fourth quarter of that game. Colts was up by 1, driving, like going near the red zone. All of a sudden, the Colts fumbled. That was the game change. The Titans came down and scored and won. I'm going to take the Colts to win this one on the road to split the season series between these two. Give me Colts over Titans in this one. I'm going to go 29-26. Next we got Pats and Jets. And don't know if this game will get played, but if it does, I go Jets. I go Jets in this one by a score of 34-21. Then we got Falcons and Saints. I'll take Saints in this one. I'll take Saints in this one, but I don't even know if the Saints. I don't think the Saints got them. Yeah, Saints got a wild card, so I'll take the Saints though. Over the Falcons defense. Give me Saints in this one. 32-22. 32-22. Then we got Bears and Cowboys. Big time game for the Bears. He needs this. He needs to win this, and he needs the Lions to lose to Miami. Huff, this is an incentive game for you. You play this game, you get an incentive. You win, you get a big incentive. Bears got to handle his business. He just took an ugly loss last week. And he's going to have to step up and get it done the final week of the season, you know. And if he wins, it doesn't mean he's in, you know. But now he got to wait and see what happens with this Lions and Dolphins game, you know. But if this game get played, I'll take the Bears to win this one on the road. I think it'll be closer than what he would like, though. Give me Bears this week over the Cowboys. 27-23. Next, Eagles and Steelers. Run dog going against Naruto. This game won't get played. Cardinals and Niners. G going against DK. I don't think this game will get played. DK got nothing to play for. He took over this team late in the season. He looking forward to that draft and off season, so this game won't get played neither. Lions and Dolphins, big time game right here. All right, Rico just won. Yeah, Rico got that 7th seed. Rico have made the playoffs back-to-back seasons. Interesting. But at the same time, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Lions and Dolphins. This is a big game right here because Dolphins currently have the seventh seed. If Miami loses and Chargers win, Chargers is in. If Miami wins, he's in. If the Lions lose and Chicago wins, I don't know who wins. I gotta look at the division record because they tied. So now I gotta look at the division record between those two. But both teams would love to handle their business. See, this game is the handle your business game because whoever wins just handled their business. Whoever wins this game just punched their ticket. Miami win, he's in. Detroit win, he's in. If Miami lose and Chargers lose, Miami still is in. If Detroit lose and the Bears lose, Detroit still is in. But why put your season in somebody else's hands when you can control your own destiny, which clearly these two has the ability to do. This is going to be a very, very interesting game. Yeah, only the Lions game matter. No, the Bears game matter too. If the Lions play first, then yeah. If the Lions play first and the Lions win, then there's no need for the Bears game. You know, but if the Lions play and he lose, then now that Bears game must get played. But in this one, which way do I go? This is a tough one to call right here, man. But I know Detroit got a key injury right now, so I'm gonna go with Miami because of that. But man, I respect Born Ready Handle so much, man. You know, he's gonna still battle. He's gonna still battle without his starting receiver. But he's going into Miami, and I just think that Miami gonna end up pulling this out, man. Miami has to win this game because I don't think the Chargers gonna lose to the Texans. So very, very big game. But give me Miami in this one, in a close one. I'll take Dolphins 20. I'll take Dolphins 27. Lions 20. 27-20 Dolphins over the Lions. No, that's what I said. If Lions win, then Bears game don't matter. Bengals and Broncos. Mad Max, I think he's maxed out for this season. I'll take Carnage even if it gets played. Give me Broncos in this one. 38-18. Then we got Seahawks. Nah, you can't move up because Lions is playing the Lions got to win the division. Lions is playing for his division, so he'll have that 4th seed. So he's not a wild card team. Seahawks and Rams, Claw. If I'm Seattle, I'm playing this game. I'm not gonna lie. I tell you, it's not about. You know, all right, cool. You want to play for the season, get in the playoffs, all right. But if you don't, you definitely want to go with some swag into next season with some momentum. If Seattle played the Rams this week and Seattle wins this game, do you know how good that makes Seattle feel? going into next season. So if I'm Seattle, I'm playing this game. You know, at least I'm gonna try to. You know, but Rams, I got the Rams winning anyway. He's been playing great ball all year. Couple losses, but you know, still in all, he's been one of the dominant teams in the league. So I'll take the Rams in this one, even if they play. I'm just saying, if I'm Seattle, I'm trying to, you know, bring something to the table. Give me Rams this week over Seattle, 42-21. Then we got Giants and Bucks. Kyle going against Big. Oh, this game was just played. They said Giants won this game. After seeing the Bucks get an upset win over the Saints, I would have took the Bucks to win this one, and I would have been wrong. You know, so Giants was on the road too. Good win for the Giants. You know, good win, and more importantly, you handled your business. You didn't put the onus in nobody else. You know what I'm saying? You didn't look for help from nobody. You was able to position to control your own destiny, and you've been doing it. So, good win. Yeah. Giants 7th seed. There's nobody that could catch them. I'm saying the only game that matters is the Lions game in the NFC. And that's if the Lions lose. If the Lions win, then the Bears don't even need to play. It's wrapped up. Texans and Chargers. This is a big game too. Only if Miami lose. If Miami lose and Chargers win this game, Chargers take over the 7th seed. So I don't know who's gonna play first. Honestly, if I'm the Chargers, I would like to play first to put pressure on Miami, because if Miami see the Chargers win, he now knows he has to win that game. So that's just a little bit more pressure. If I got a chance to put more pressure on you, that's what I want to do. You know what I mean? So if Miami see that the Chargers won already, Miami knows this is a playoff game for him against Detroit. You know? So if I'm the Chargers, I'm trying to get my game in quick. I'm trying to get that W, and I'm trying to give Miami something to think about. But Chargers this week over the Texans, man. Big game, James. He's in a position I know he'd rather not be in, but you know, we all can say that for those of us that's in this position. But I'll take Chargers this week over the Texans. 34-21. Then we got Chiefs and Raiders. Coach Coleman, that morale over there in Raider Town is they're on a 4-game losing streak. It's just not good. Give me Chiefs over the Raiders. 35-17. Next we got Panthers and Packers. P.E. Earl going against Snub. I don't know if this game will get played. Snub, you know, he might be all battled out. Next season can't get here fast enough for him. But I'll take Panthers if this game get played. Give me Panthers over the Packers. 33. 33. I'll go 33-19. 33-19. Panthers over the Packers. So the only game that we're waiting for this week is, well, I can't say that. And if anybody want to play, you more like entitled to play. Maybe you got an upgrade game or something. You know what I mean? I don't want to take that away from y'all. So, you know, just know if you saying you scheduled to play, I will not disregard what you saying and just advance. You know what I'm saying? Because who am I to take that away from you if you got a chance to get some XP or something, or you know, something. You get a chance to do something. I can't take that away from you. Just keep me posted. That's all. But the important games is that Lions game and that's it. Really, like I said, the Lions game, if they play first, you know what I'm saying? If the Bears happen to play first and he lose, then the Lions game don't even matter anymore. The Bears has to win. Lions has to lose. Bottom line. Same for Miami and Chargers. Miami has to lose. Chargers have to win. You know, so those are the important games. You know what I mean? But I kept y'all longer than what I wanted. What's important in the AFC? The seventh seed is the Raiders. Oh, I already told you the Chargers and the Dolphins. That's the game that matters. The Dolphins is currently the seventh seed right now. And him and Chargers, Dolphins and Chargers got the same record, but they just played about a week ago, and Dolphins won. So Dolphins has the tiebreaker over the Chargers. So if Miami plays first and he wins, it's a wrap. This is why I said if I'm the Chargers, I want to get my game in first. So the Chargers can clear, so Miami can clearly see that I won, and he knows that if he loses to Born Ready, he's out. So if I'm you, Big Game James, I want to get my game in and get that win quickly as possible. You put pressure on the Dolphins, you know, to see that you win. You know what I mean? So that's what I would do if I'm the Chargers. I would play first and let the Dolphins know he is officially in the playoff game. You know, so that's it, man. Ain't too many big games left. It's been a hell of a season, and hopefully we get the playoffs going on by tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully playoffs going by tomorrow, and then hopefully once that start, tomorrow is what, Thursday. Hopefully we get the new season going by the weekend. You know, so you know, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. It's time to lock in. But I see y'all in the next fifth quarter, and I'm ouchie. Yeah, Norm is out of here. Norm is out of here. Norm is out of here. That game. That's why you think that's the game he was waiting for me against Detroit. If I lost to Detroit, then it put us to this week. Because then all Norm had to do was just win. And if I lost this week to Money Mascot, then he was in. But being that he just lost to Relly, he needed me to lose to Borman. I got the tiebreaker over him. So yeah, Norm is out. You know, that's why he was waiting patiently, but I'm not mad at him. I mean, you know, the last thing you want to see happen is the league advance when you need somebody to play that game. That's important. You know, but he's not out though. To be honest, he just needs some help. He can't catch me, but he needs Miami to lose, and he needs Chargers to lose, and then Norm probably got a shot, depending if he played them. And you know, yeah, Norm game might be important too, bat against the Colts. You know what I'm saying? But again, only it depends who play first. If Chargers play first, Miami play first, either one of them teams win, Norm is officially out. But if they both lose, Norm got a shot. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you notice, you know, that's why Miami don't have an X next to his name, because, you know, yeah, that's what I said. If Dolphins win or Chargers win, Norm is out. But if they both lose, Norm got a shot. But yeah, that's the fifth quarter, y'all. That's the fifth quarter. Went over what I need to go over. If you joined late and you missed anything, I went over the division, you know, the playoff race and everything like that standing. So you can scroll, you can you know, rewind that back. But next time you'll see me is Wild Card Weekend, and I'm out.